Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is David Wicks. I'm Vice President of the Nasdaq OMX Group, and it's truly my great pleasure to welcome back Advertising Week, along with our close friend Matt Schechner, President and CEO of Stillwell Partners and Executive Director of Advertising Week. I'd also like to extend a warm welcome to Kathleen Saxton, CEO of the Lighthouse Company, and a warm welcome to all of our group of distinguished speakers and panelists, and our group of distinguished guests who are not paying attention. Hello. We're excited that you could all join us right here from the crossroads of the world in Times Square, New York, as we get ready to ring today's closing bell. Now, I know there's a lot to celebrate. Let me start by highlighting that this is the 10th year of Advertising Week in New York City. Keeps getting bigger and keeps getting better. Yes? Yes. No question. Round of applause, kick things off. Since its creation, Advertising Week has drawn hundreds of thousands of participants, literally from around the world, to New York City for a week-long think tank comprised of over 200 different distinct programs that focus on the power of advertising and its neighboring industries. Now, just this past year, Advertising Week hosted its first ever Advertising Week Europe in London, and I heard it was a huge success. And now we're thrilled to be partnering with Advertising Week throughout the week and hosting our very own Nasdaq Venture Series at the Times Center. Now, when Nasdaq was started over 40 years ago, we had a dream to be the first electronic stock exchange, and we got our message out using traditional advertising. We were actually the first stock exchange to advertise. And advertising helped elevate our brand to what it is today, and I think more importantly, attract and retain some of the world's most innovative and growth-oriented companies and brands in the world. And we continue to enhance our media mix to include more integrated media like social and new media, as demonstrated here today. Matt and Kathleen, I said Matt and Kathleen, and I looked at Kathleen when I said Matt. I looked at Matt when I... It is a dirty secret. But Matt and Kathleen, congratulations on another amazing New York Advertising Week, and we look forward to our continued partnership. And now please join me in welcoming Matt Schechner, President and CEO of Stillwell Partners and Executive Director of Advertising Week, and Kathleen Saxton, CEO of the Lighthouse Company. Please join me.
I'll be very brief. Thank you so much for the warm words and welcome. And the partnership with Nasdaq is very, very meaningful to us. Our friends from the UK may not know that Advertising Week really began right here on this podium 10 years ago. The first event that ever happened as part of Advertising Week was we opened the Nasdaq exchange on the first Monday of the first Advertising Week. So this is a very sentimental place for us. It's very sentimental for me personally because as a young boy, my closest relative was my grandfather, and he taught me all about the stock market. And I used to get value line. Does that still exist? Yeah, but I used to research and read all about stocks. So my grandfather, Ben Goralski, would be very proud to see his grandson standing here today, and my son is named after him. Advertising is a major global engine of the economy. We did a study several years ago, and about 19 cents out of every dollar is generated by the advertising and media business that contributes to our economy in New York. London is also very centric around creative industries, and the city has really embraced creative industries as part of their economic development platform. And the advertising and media business is dominant there, and London is the hub for all of Europe. So we're thrilled to bring many of our friends from the UK here, from world-class companies like ITV and Radium One and Wired and TBWA, fantastic agency. And we're truly thrilled to be here and to carry the ceremony forward. My partner in crime in the United Kingdom and Europe, Kathleen Saxton.
Thank you. It is an absolute pleasure for us to be able to host the closing ceremony today. We're absolutely delighted to be here on behalf of Advertising Week. My name is Kathleen Saxton. I run the Lighthouse Company in London and now in New York as well. And we represent the best talent in the world. And we're better to come and look at it, experiment with it, and to engage with it than Advertising Week. So we're thrilled to be here for the 10th anniversary. We spearheaded the European side of things with Matt and his team from Stillwell in March this year, and we come back again in March 2014. So we're delighted to be able to do that as well. I think the UK is interesting. We often pioneer and end up winning lots of awards for creativity, technology, media and advertising. So what better way to kind of bring some of that over to New York to learn from you and to bring and export some of our understanding and learning with that as well. So very excited today. With that in mind, we're thrilled to have members, as Matt said, from ITV, Radio 1, TWA, Mediacom, Dennis, Wired indeed, all with us here today. So thank you for being with us and supporting us throughout. The AAA and the IPA can't be here, but with that as well too. And it's an absolute pleasure to be part of the Stillwell family that produce this every year. It's an amazing opportunity to collaborate together within the industry. So thank you very much indeed.